Hey.
Hello everyone. Welcome to another Whether It's Happened on a video. I know it's been like a week and a half or two. We haven't made a video, but we're back here today. We're gonna try to do these more often since we don't like film hardly. But we're gonna shut up. We're gonna
Freaking smosh.
Yeah. We're gonna go watch The Joker at the movies, and this is our before we watch it, and we'll come back at some point and talk about like what we think after, obviously.
If you have us on Snapchat, get ready for some funny Snapchat videos like we always post when we go to the theater or we do something. You'll see us like jumping around, like, running towards the theater. Well, what was the one at it? Like I started like running towards the thing and I was like,
he sprawled out. It's it, baby.
So get ready for that. There might be some funny videos of that. Us talking on both of our stories.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna film some funny things.
Yeah.
And do some funny things on my story.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna do that, and so what do you think it's gonna be like?
From what I heard that it's like really dark and like different. So I'm excited for that, and I feel like it's gonna be a good Joker story arc of like figuring out why, and I hope they like they explain the reason why he laughs all the time.
Yeah.
Because in the comics, it was the whole thing of that he fell in like chemical acid and he turned into all this stuff. But this one, it's not that. It's like a completely different story arc. Yeah, he's like a comedian, and apparently, from what I've read, it's like a issue. Like it's like a mental problem that he like continuously laughs for no reason, for nothing.
Well,
so
but I think I heard it's like disturbing.
I heard that too.
And they don't know disturbing if you've never seen Midsummer. Just want to say that. Anyways, but yeah, I think it'll be pretty good. A lot of people I've heard says it's good. A lot of people that can't handle stuff like that think it's disturbing, and I'm like, well, you should watch other movies. They're also disturbing. But we're gonna go watch it.
Truck.
His truck's over there. We're gonna go over there and watch it, and then you'll see stuff in between, and then we'll be back to tell you. Probably gonna be spoilers, so I'll say that whenever we get to that point. But
spoiler warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not. Well, we'll do it at whenever we get to that point. But and then we'll rate the movie, and then we'll probably try to do these again when we go and watch movies. So yeah. So we'll see you then. Bye bye. Okay, so we just got back from watching The Joker. What did you think, Dawson?
I really don't know.
I really enjoyed it. I would say it's probably for me at least, the best movie I've seen this year. It was really good.
It was really good.
I loved it. Now a lot of people, a lot of people said it was disturbing. Well, I mean, I can see why. I mean, it's the Joker. If you really know who the Joker is, it'll kind of scare you probably. But like watching it, I really wasn't disturbed. I thought it made sense to me.
I thought it made sense too. I will say they put it in a good standpoint. Like comic book lovers like myself and like other people, you know who the Joker is, and like the movies nowadays, like the Heath Ledger Joker, that one was good. That one was more of a he laughed and all this other stuff, and he killed people, all this, and that one was a good Joker. Heath Ledger did good, but it wasn't as like psychotic.
Yeah.
And it was like he was doing it for a game, I guess you could say, instead of it being like, I don't know, it was like he wanted to do it, he had a purpose of doing it. That's what I felt like Heath Ledger's Joker is like he had a purpose of killing people. It wasn't for like fun or all this other stuff. It was like more of a serious kind of like, oh, there's a reason why I'm kind of doing this. This one, it's just
more real
for fun.
I feel like it's more real.
It's literally a game to him. Like it's just fun to kill people and watch people die.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, I mean, he has nothing to lose. So I mean, I think it was more real, like of a character he was, because that's why I liked it so much, because it felt like, what if he was in real life? That's who he would be. That'd be the guy, you know.
that was probably the best Joker ever. Like, that is the Joker. I know the original,
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this Heath Ledger." Da, da, da.
Well, not that. Heath Ledger's Joker wasn't even like the original origin of Joker, where he fall into like chemical acid, and that's how he became Joker.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's was he got abused by his dad and he
Yeah.
got cut up in the mouth. This one was he's legitimately like he's been through so much trauma and he's never been
And
happy.
he's adopted.
And he's
Spoiler.
adopted and all this other crap. And his problem is psychological. Like,
Yeah.
it's his a mental disability of he can laugh at anything. And when he feels a different emotion, he laughs at it. When he feels happiness, he's sad. But
Yeah.
when any other emotion, he's happy. And then when he's actually happy, he like smiles or different stuff like that. But I don't know. There's a couple things in there that I was just like, wow, that's sick. That's bad.
Yeah, if you didn't know, we're already going into spoilers, so
But yeah,
I'll have to say that. But there was a lot of scenes in there, yeah, that it kind of was like, okay, you know, maybe that went too far, maybe it didn't, and like, well, I know there's there's a scene in there where he kills his mom.
dude, I was about to say that where he's just sitting there. And he's like he looks so calm and he's just like
And he doesn't care.
suffocating. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god.
Yeah, this dude's insane.
I was like, okay.
And then he shoots Murray Franklin in the head, which I think we all kind of saw coming in the theater. But I didn't. The way that he did it was like I didn't expect it really, because I thought he was gonna actually kill himself. But you know, I don't know, because movies have twists and stuff. But that happened, and then I loved how they showed Bruce Wayne's parents dying. That was pretty cool. Because it's not. It's pretty sad, but the way like they just incorporated that in with how the Joker became the Joker and how he's just a mental patient and he's not really the Joker guy. He's
My
just a
thing
mental
is
guy.
like watching that. What's kind of sad is like when I watched that, I could see how they were like making him the protagonist, like he
Yeah.
is the good guy throughout
Yeah.
all this stuff. When you watch that, you're gonna think that, let alone he's not a protagonist.
No,
They actually comment that he's actually the antagonist of the entire movie.
I mean
There is no
you
protagonist.
know,
He is the.
well, it don't
he's-
even seem like there is one. So
there
I
is
mean,
no protagonist. He's the antagonist of the entire movie. He is the bad guy. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it a lot. I like I said, you know, it's probably the best movie this year. I know a lot of people be like, oh, there's Endgame. I don't care. Like Joker to me felt like more of like one of the most like real movies I've ever seen like this year. So if I had to like put it on a list of like 2019 movies, it'd probably be like number one for me. Cause that one.
now we
one's
just
really
need to
good.
put. Now we need Jackman Phoenix to sign a contract so he can be in Robert Patterson's Batman.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun, but we all know that's not gonna happen.
They've already started filming that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we already know that's not gonna
Because I
happen.
think the main villains is like Riddler, Penguin,
Yeah,
Two-Face,
it's the typical
and
other
Catwoman.
ones. Yeah.
It's like the other ones other than Joker, which is like his main one.
I mean, it makes sense. I don't think they really need to make a. If they do make a sequel, fun. You know, if they don't, that's fine. I think they shouldn't because you know it's better by itself.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I don't know, cause we went into this thinking people were like, oh, it's disturbing. Yeah, they were somewhat right. I mean, I don't think it was disturbing to the point where. I mean, yeah, I freaked out. But that wasn't because I was disturbed because I didn't see it coming. Like, I literally hit Dawson in the arm
Yeah.
when Murray Franklin got shot in the head. But that was because I didn't see it coming. I will say, if I wouldn't, like, I think it has, like, you can rewatch it and stuff, I think. But you have to be in, like, a certain mindset to rewatch that. Because you can't, like, just, oh, yeah, we're going to pop in Joker and watch it. You got to be, like, in a really
No.
dark place to watch it. Because
That's
it's
the
crazy.
type of movie that you buy on DVD, but you never watch it because you know, like, you remember it from the movie theaters,
Yeah.
and you're like, I really don't want to watch this.
Unless you're like really like sad and depressed, probably. But who knows? It's not a great date movie. I'll say that. And there was a lot of couples in there, and I don't even know why there were, but there was. Yeah, it's not a good date movie. I guarantee you that. I would never taking a girl to that movie.
Unless you're psycho.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But yeah, I don't know. Usually when we go into movies, it gives us ideas for films. I don't really know any ideas.
All I can think of is Batman versus Joker.
Yeah, that have like him and Robert Pattinson.
Actually, the one thing I thought about for us to film, which would be a really cool story arc, is there's an animated movie and there's also a comic book on it, and then people have done like, you see it. There was a fan film that was the Nightwing series that Eismahawk did, and there's a little glimpse of it that you see because it's a big part. But all I could think of is like, you know, when he was like dancing on the staircase and all that stuff, and it was like happy and like it slowed down. The one thing that I thought about was the Killing Joke, and all I could picture was if we did a film like that, to do the scene of him killing Barbara, and then him jumping and singing and like dancing on the staircase after he killed her, and then of course Batman comes in later on, but like,
But that Joker in a Batman movie would literally be so rated R, like you wouldn't even imagine how.
I still think the Robert Pattinson and that Joker thing, that would be good. But I can't get over, like, now that I said it, I really would. It would be really cool if they did a Joaquin Phoenix and Jensen Ackles, Red Hood and Joker, because that would be insane.
That's like, if they ever did a Red Hood movie. They've never really attempted to do that.
Well, they did the animated movie.
Yeah, but like the
which
real
Jensen
life
Ackles actually did play the voice actor of Red Hood in that.
Well, makes sense.
But I feel like that would be like insane.
Yeah.
The amount of like, could you imagine? Because in one of the many things like comic books and it wasn't really in the movie. There was a little bit of part in the movie, but Batman was involved, and no one really cares about that part. Because when you think of Red Hood, you think of Red Hood, and then Batman gets involved, and you're like, oh, Batman, but then you're like, oh wait, Red Hood, oh god, oh no. But and then there's fan films that people do and all this other stuff. Could you imagine a scene of Joaquin Phoenix tied up to a chair and Jensen Ackles like interrogating him? Like hardcore interrogation.
Yeah.
Like Red Hood, and also the fact of like seeing that Joker like beating Jason Todd with a crowbar, and then him coming back for revenge and all this other stuff. I just feel like that would be like insane.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. That movie, it was crazy. I know.
Maybe we should do something like that.
I mean,
and put in the scene from the trailer of me coming behind you with the gun. And you're laughing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because that was a pretty cool.
Laughing on command is hard.
I wonder how hard it was for him to do that.
Probably real hard, because he had to do it to the point where he almost threw up. I mean, it's crazy.
And like him like grabbing his neck because it like hurt and stuff.
I will say that if he doesn't win an Oscar, there's something wrong. Because there's no way like he can't go without winning one. Because at
least getting nominated.
Yeah, if he gets nominated, that's fine. But if he wins one, that's even better. Because it just makes so much sense to me that he would just win an Oscar, you know? Because Heath Ledger did the same thing. But, yeah, I thought it was the best movie of the year. Probably is going to stay that way. Unless the other movies that come out change. But I don't think it will. But if you had to give it something out of 10, what would you give it, Dawson?
Out of 10, I'd give it a 10. It's really good.
Yeah.
It was very well shot. The camera angles, the different mirror effects, the low angles, the slow motion errors that were like slow motion is hard to do, and we know that too, especially timing it wise, because it looks awkward, and we've done that before too. It's just trial and error, but it gets to when you're doing it, you have to do it right, because if you don't do it right, you'll see this whole scene, and then there'll be like a random slow motion part,
Yeah.
and then you can look at it and be like, okay, yeah, I get that the slow motion, but that was like blended in weird,
Yeah.
like it was weirdly placed,
Yeah.
or it just kind of was like boom, slow motion,
Yeah.
unless you want it to be like that. But I like the fact that they like gradually turned it into it where it was just like instantly kind of like
Yeah.
going into it and the different stuff, and yeah.
Rambo, the end credits to Rambo kind of does that. If I've seen the end credits, it kind of looks weird with the slow mo, but yeah, I'd say a 10 as well. It's definitely a top 5 for me. And either this year or of all time. Definitely want to get a poster now, and put it in my room. But there you go. That's our take on it. Let us know what you think about the Joker in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like down below.
Yes.
Comment what you want to see next.
Hit the bell icon and get notified whenever we post a video.
And subscribe to the Weather News Happens or Not channel. My name is Trace Parks.
And I am Dawson Mullins.
See you guys in the next Weather News Happens or Not video. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your